you guys doing? Welcome to a quick video. Just getting this camera set up here. It's Christmas Day. Just quickly, I want to say I'm busy here in organising a lot of paperwork out, a lot of different papers here. All this stuff laid out here, all these different papers and stuff, a lot of stuff to do. And I wanted to say, well, I could be, I want to say, okay, it's Christmas Day. Now, I don't want to talk about stuff and bore people, but I meet people that are a lot younger than me. I come across them. People that are much younger than me, who are like half my age. I'm 42, right? And people in their like early 20s. Not even you say mid 20s, early to mid 20s, whatever. And I also meet people that are like a bit younger than me, very younger, still very young, 30, let's say they're about 30, could be 28, it could be a little over 30 maybe, or coming up to 30. But what I see is a lot of people, a lot of ignorance, okay? And it's very upsetting when I see me naturally, myself, right? I respect, first of all, people that are positive. I respect positive people. People who've got a good attitude, positive and friendly, polite, I don't talk over people. I don't try to force my views on people or anything like that, We've all been through different things in life, different experiences, We surely have, right? But what I see is a lot of arrogance where people do talk over you and will put their views above. And why do people be rude or why do people be arrogant? Most of the time they don't know they're doing it. They don't even know they're doing it. But also another thing I do respect is people that are older than me. I do respect people that are older than me, especially if they're not, considerable years above, because how many tens of years can you live in your life? If I know someone who's, under 25, 21 to 25 in that range. I'm 42, technically I'm old enough to be their dad. And I see other people that are like, let's say, approaching 30 or I might just hit it, but they're already thinking that they've got the same sort of like naive attitude. What's the word? Arrogance. And there's people that obviously will state the fact where just because you're older doesn't mean you know more than me, which is true, right? We've all got different experiences and heads, minds. But they also look at it like, just because you're older doesn't mean you are, in fact, more intelligent, even with your experience, or more knowledgeable, wise, or anyone to be telling stories or anything like that, which could maybe give. I don't like to give advice, like or constructive criticism. I don't mean that, but I mean, do you know what I mean? There's a lot of people that just don't get it, and they'll talk over you, and they'll be in your face, and they'll be really, really like in your face. You know what I mean? And when people are rude, or when people are arrogant, or when people choose not to listen, or they choose to talk over you, do you know what those people do? Those people, they don't know they're doing it. They just don't. To their mind, they just think that's the truth. They're, talking about absolute truth is what they're talking about. It's just justified positive communication, and you're the one who's negative. And you're the one that's closed-minded. That's why they're speaking on things. They don't realise they're talking over you or shutting you down or shutting positivity or friendliness down either. They don't know that they're ignorant in themselves at all. And it's a very, very sad thing. So my advice, my point is, I'll say this. It would do you much better to really be humble and respect yourself. I think older people do deserve our respect. They do. People that are older than me, I've always respected, and I always will. And people that are positive and just not, arrogant like that or rude, I will respect them. Be polite, you know. But to be talking down to someone who's above you, who's older than you, who's actually being friendly to your face too, talking to you positively, not trying to control you, that's beyond me. I can't work that out. There's nothing to work out. It's just wrong. Be putting your hand out, putting your, a door in someone's face. That's not the way to go. I get put down for all of my views and this and that. When I'm trying to be positive, when I'm talking about factual things, but it would do you a favour in life in general to just be a better listener. I say, better to be a good listener than a good talker all the damn time. It's true. But as soon as you speak, you can utter one or two words, and immediately they shun it. You try to share some more deep stuff, they'll shun that as well, put it away to the side. But they just go on and on and on. It might be just blurting out a simple thing that's arrogant, to shut everything down, or it might be just a rhetoric just going on around, talking and waffling on, just telling you, oh, you're no good, things like that. See, when someone's telling you the story of their experiences, or how they see things, or what they've experienced from around them, that's their story. You're going to shut up and just hear what it is, listen. But when someone's trying to tell you your story and say that's what you need to do, you need to fix yourself, change yourself, blah, 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 that's when you've got problems and issues. Those kind of people, they're the problem. You should not be doing that, telling people how they should live their life, and why they are wrong constantly. No one's going to like to hear that. Share your ideas humbly and hear what the other person has to say. But if someone's older than you, man, they say, to know the road ahead, ask those coming back. What I've experienced is, as a 42-year-old man, is people half my age won't hear it. They won't hear it. I don't want to put it, if they don't want to listen, I'm not going to say it. They won't. They just got it in their mind. They don't want to listen to anyone, including you, your old ass. And you can be older than people by whatever age. So I know if it's like this now, and I'm 42, when I'm 60, 80, it's going to be the same thing. It's not like I want to tell people things and educate them constantly. It's just the fact that they're going around in this negative, bad attitude. And when you try and share any good with them, or real kindness and goodness, they don't want to hear it. They think you're a fool for doing so. And the world you see is just the world you believe in. There's an experience you're talking about, Stu. They think that's just what you see. It's a perception, and you can shut up. There's nothing I can learn from that. It's a bad attitude to think that you can learn nothing from what you see or hear. Listening and observing and watching doesn't mean following. If you learn more knowledge to you, more know-how. And it's not even the knowledge; it's about improving your working mind, thought paths. So you're not always running into traffic, talking over what you might need to hear, what could benefit you. Running past the restaurant when you're hungry and it's just meals are free. It's like, what the hell? I want to wish everybody well, okay? I wish you always well. I'm wishing you all a Merry Christmas as well. Thanks for watching. Who the fuck am I? But if you're in the workplace and you're going around talking over people at any age, it's not the way to go. You get negative older people and younger people, and naive and all that as well, you do. Hear a few things that I've said and look at what I've said from different angles, and the truth shows itself, You shine enough light around something, you'll get a better idea. With the light and the dark showing each other, you'll get an idea of the shape of this thing and what it might be as such,